Are you sick and tired of gambling your hard-earned money on Madden packs? Look no further than my sponsor, MMOEXP, for the cheapest and most reliable MUT coins on the market. And don't forget to use code Ferdy at checkout for 5% off. What's going on, guys? Today we got our hands on the brand new limited time Steve Mcnair, of course, from the Madden 23 aka Vault, same card art, which was a beautiful card art then and it still is now. 93 speed, 98 throw power, 83 acceleration, so he's kind of like Warren Moon in the way where he has the acceleration much lower than his actual speed is. I believe it's Warren Moon who I'm thinking of. But yeah, crazy accuracy stats, good throw under pressure, good throw on the run, 6'2", 230, as well as being a pretty okay ball carrier. Like, is he going to be like Lamar Jackson with the ball in his hands? No, but has good enough carrying where he can take a hit, and good enough COD where if you want to get cute with this card, you definitely can, but probably I would just say slot. That's probably what I would say. Of course, with this card being an AKA, the question is, what are the special X factors with Steve Mcnair? So he thankfully does have options. He does get 2 AP set feet lead. For me, with this ability, if it was 0 AP, maybe I consider running it. But for 2 AP, it turning on and off, 6 plays on, 6 plays off, I don't think it's worth it. I think I'd much rather go with the 0 AP, aka crew backyard QB, which is basically hot route master and playmaker. 6 plays on, and it turns 6 plays off, or I think it's 5 plays actually off, and 6 plays on. So I would rather have that. You know, it'd be nice to have it when you need it. Also, we're gonna go with gift wrap today, as well as set feet lead. He does have 98 throw power, so if you are in the crew that believes that you don't need set feet lead depending on your throw power, then you can always just go 1 AP gunslinger and run this card for pretty cheap. However, I still think you need it no matter what. I really do. Of course, for team chems, he's going to get all of the big team chems. So I'll actually put him. I actually completely forgot about this. Let me put him on my 0 chill team real quick, and we'll actually have him even faster. We'll have him at 94 speed now. So a little bit extra boost there to Steve Mcnair. There we go. But let's hop into some gameplay. Let's see what release they gave Steve Mcnair, and also just how this card plays. All right, here we go. We got game number 1 with Steve Mcnair, and I'm about, 100% sure he is going to be the best QB in the game. That'll be on the title 100%. They apparently gave this man Lamar Jackson and William Perry release, so pretty easily, yep, that is Lamar Jackson, William Perry release. He is the best QB in the game. And pretty much no ifs, ands, or buts about it. He's the best quarterback in the game. With the abilities, flexibility as well, it's really nice too. Lamar's abilities, Lamar plays well, but his abilities aren't perfect. Like, it doesn't get an ability for hot route master like we have right now. We can literally set up a flood concept backside with pretty much ease, like usering Myles Garrett. It's so weird. We're gonna go over the middle here. Ag catch there with Calvin Johnson. Easy catch. Easy seed right there for Steve Mcnair. People will say, again, I said in the intro, you don't need hot route or you don't need set feet lead when you have, when you have a certain amount of throw power. I've heard it on a guy like, Joe Montana. People say that with Joe Montana a lot. But the reality of it is, all it does is it makes actually you just better when you have, it makes set feet lead better when you have higher throw power. That makes it more overpowered in my opinion. So that's the way I look at it. And I got a flat route here I can go to here, or no? I gotta put him on a stop or something like this. Maybe let's try this. I don't even know what I'm doing, to be honest. I'll hit the check down. It's wide open. Go ahead and hit it. We break the first tackle, and we'll take a gain of 3. You gotta guard the flats against my offense. The flats, against really everyone's offense, the flats should be probably one of the most important things to try to cover up there. But I do think this ability setup that I'm running for today's video is really only for people who don't really rely on hot route master. If you rely on hot route master and your X factor's all for the big plays in the game, then good luck, buddy. You're screwed. But if you don't really rely on it and you just kind of like have it every once in a while, and then you're like, oh, it's on, I might as well use it. That's kind of why I like it. And right now I'm just freestyling right now at an empty bunch wide. Like, I literally have I don't know what I'm doing in this right now. I'm just literally freestyling in it. We'll see what we can do. So we don't throw a pick. You can always try read option. I'm not in the Eagles book right now, so it's not ideal, but I wonder how both these girls are going to play. Because obviously what I want is either, let's just kind of smart route this Calvin route, try to get a little flatter, and slide with Steve up the middle, and Mcnair putting the head down. Steve Mcnair for the touchdown. We love to see it. Has that almost like, I almost compare him to Ferdy, but, he moves much better than Brock Purdy does. I don't know, Brock Purdy was looking crazy yesterday. With the acceleration, I feel like I definitely felt it there. But if you're already sliding up in the pocket, you should feel fine. But man, Ferdy was moving yesterday, bro. He was out running like safeties and stuff. I couldn't believe my eyes when I saw it. I'm gonna go, of course, stretch your paint Hillis. So I don't even have activated for this game, but it is what it is. Can I even fit Hillis into my? Yeah, I should be able to. I don't know if I'll be able. Nah, I'll have to sacrifice like Deion's X Factor to use Peyton Hillis' angry runs on this team. I definitely would have to do that. And man, after recording out your teams, all I know is I need to make some team upgrades. I've been getting on doing gameplays and things like that, but outside of that, really have not been playing this game often, but yeah, it is what it is. But I gotta make some upgrades. I really haven't participated at all. I don't think I even have a playoff promo card on my team. I don't even think I do. But yes, apparently they did today fix the stamina glitch. So, or not the stamina, it wasn't a glitch, it was a problem in the game. Stamina looks to be back in Ultimate Team right now, as you guys can see. So it does still pay to, now it again pays to have those heavier pass rushers off the edge. As long as your pass rusher isn't getting outweighed by a lineman by 90 pounds, you should be okay, which is pretty difficult, honestly, to get outweighed by 90 pounds. Especially if you're like using an outside linebacker or someone like that. It probably only applies to like if you're blitzing safeties and DBs. That's kind of what the whole objective of the patch was. So if that, you know, is what you're doing, then you're gonna have problems. If not, the stamina should be okay. I'm gonna keep checking up on it, but apparently there was a fix on it. All right, here we go. One more time. Drop back. If we can hold on and pass rush, we should have. Nope, we can't hold on. We just can't. I mean, maybe I'm stepping up too. Maybe I'm going back too far. Sometimes when I want to throw a bomb, going back too far actually helps me, but sometimes it definitely hurts me as well, you know, because I think they get easier sheds. But when I see 5 guys, when they blitz as many as I have blocking, I don't trust my offensive linemen. I'll be honest, I don't trust them. I'm gonna go right back over the middle here. Of course, the plan here to Calvin Johnson. He's on Simmons now. We're gonna hit Tony G underneath, get an easy first down. Inside, there we go. Good stuff. Up the middle, there we go. We get it again. Up the middle, easy. Nothing really got open. He kind of used it the route I wanted to throw to, and there we go again. Here we go. With the high route master that we get with Mcnair, I'm able to kind of set up some pretty cute route concepts on the backside here. So let's see if we can get something going here. We should get, yep, there we go. Panhill is wide open. Am I conservative? Why did I not get the juke animation? What's going on? We do have double me on Calvin. We do have double me. I don't know if we're going to get an opportunity to really utilize that like I want to. But I will throw this B route over the top, and I threw a pick. Okay. Probably not the right read. If I throw that ball, you got to throw a little bit earlier, and the safety wasn't even occupied, so not the best read, but it is what it is. Here we go. Right back to it on offense. I'm not even too sure how my opponent scored, to be completely honest. I'm going to hit the flats. I realize this guy's just leaving me the flats wide open, so unfortunately, we are going to have to hit the flats repeatedly until he decides that he wants to let us throw the ball on the field. That is the unfortunate truth, so we're going to have to work on that a little bit. Here we go, 3rd and 10 after a delay of game. We still have our high route master. I'm going to try out here with the bubble on the backside, see if we can kind of catch him sleeping. We shoot that route underneath, and we get very lucky. I'm not going to lie, my reads right now are prehistoric. I have, you know, you guys can clearly see that. I have not really been on this game. I really have not been. Okay, hopefully, I might go Calvin on a streak and just attempt to double me, honestly. Why not? Why not be special? That's a little. Oh, see how quick that release is, though. Like, see, that's why Lamar and William Perry are so damn good because of that release right there. Like, there's no other QB with a deep release that even comes close. Yes, they might not have the best short release or mid release, whatever, but that deep release is why you go get a guy like Steve Mcnair and put him on your team. That's exactly why. Like, that release right there, so buttery, so quick. Skip juke that one more time, and hey, the reads, they might get prehistoric, but don't worry. The stick work never leaves my system. It never leaves my system. It never does. I also should be in Eagles right now as well. I should 100% be in Eagles. I'm a way better passer in Eagles. Okay, let's try to get one more touchdown here with Steve Mcnair before the half, and we're going to run this ball first play just to kind of get my opponent thinking about it. So the pass game will hopefully open up. The flats will get open. Maybe down the field we can get a little bit more open as well. The big part of the mesh spot and running this form, and not mesh spot, swing slot formation is being able to make my opponent think I'm running the ball every single play. And then also being able to pass out of it too is also a pretty big part in it. Here we go underneath. We got the zig just wide open. He committed all the way to he committed all the way back to a flood concept. That was not coming there. Oh, Calvin Johnson is just wide open, and Steve Mcnair puts it right on the numbers, and that is going to do it for today's video. That's going to do it. We've seen enough with Steve Mcnair. Let's try going for 2 real quick. I think I got to read. Do I have a read option somewhere in here? I don't even know what formation it's in, to be honest. Let's just go for a pass. Let's just go. Yeah, let's throw the ball. Do I have playmaker? If I have playmaker, we can try doing a little playmaker. Admittedly, with the backyard QB ability, I don't really use it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't even really playmaker that often. I know there are schemes where playmaker is prevalent, but for me, I don't really use it. Let's try it on someone here. Someone move. Okay, see, it's all right. I tried it on Vic right there on that drag. It works okay. Okay, so for Steve McNair's final report, this is as clear cut as 20 stars gets here on the channel. Perfect release, perfect stats, perfect abilities, perfect physical, like he's perfect, can move in the pocket, good release, can get, you know, good flexibility as well, which should also maybe be a thing on here, where he can fit in really anybody's scheme on anybody's team. Doesn't matter if you play from the pocket or play from the, or you're a runner. It doesn't matter what you are. You know, this card is obviously a monster. He's the best QB in the game right now without question, 20 stars. And of course, as always, I will see you boys in the next one.